think we'll drop too much more than that here overnight. That's because we have some cloud cover in the region, and also we got some pretty strong south winds. So we should keep temperatures overall fairly mild as we go throughout the overnight hours. Right now we are 1 degree warmer than we were this time yesterday, and it's going to be quite a bit warmer and windier here as we get into tomorrow. With that returning, fire weather conditions are also returning. We'll talk about that and maybe our next rain chance coming up here in a few minutes, Carney.
All right, we'll see you then, Michael. Thanks so much. A nonprofit is 3D printing a mini world filled with historic sites from Wichita Falls and around the world. Miniature Wonders is bringing not only local landmarks, but the Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower, and more to Kiwanis Park. The organization is currently printing at Sykes Center Mall, where Undeclared used to be located. So far, Kemp Center for the Arts, the Kell House, the Elks Lodge, and a few other buildings have been built. Miniature Wonders will be going to the 4B board for additional help to put a fence around the 15 acres they've received for the attraction. Tune in tomorrow evening for the full story.
You'll see some familiar dancers on TV as the Wichita Falls Ballet Theater will be on the 26th season of the series World's Greatest. This recognition highlights the company's impact on regional performing arts in North Texas. The television program World's Greatest showcases excellence and unique contributions from various organizations within their respective industries. The upcoming feature on the Wichita Falls Ballet Theater focuses on its choreography, student development, and history of bringing professional productions to the local community. You can watch the episode of the World's Greatest Ballet on several different streaming platforms. For a full list of those services, all you got to do is click on this full story over on our website.
Well, don't go anywhere. Michael is back after the break with a look at his full forecast.
And Nick Reiner appears in court facing 2 charges in the murder of his parents. His plea just a little bit later in the newscast.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain. So you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Hi, I'm Larry Taylor. In Texas, roads and highways are dangerous. That's why if you're ever in a car wreck or a truck wreck, you should call me, Larry Taylor with the Cochran Firm. We're here for you 24 hours a day. Call us at 214-2-million.
At Hickory Recovery Network, we are dedicated to being a national leader in the treatment of substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. Our mission is to provide compassionate, structured, and evidence-based care through our expanding network. Now in Texas, Hickory Treatment Center at Longview offers a comprehensive residential treatment program designed to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. If you or a loved one needs help, call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team or visit hickorytreatmentcenters.com today.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
We're not powerless, so long as we don't lose sight of what's important.
Don't be afraid to seize that moment to talk to your friends.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space.
The first step on our new journey. You coming?
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say? Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Now,
the overnight hours. All right, looking at the temperatures here for tomorrow afternoon, we got high 70s in the eastern half of Texoma, or mid 80s in the western half. 77 for Duncan, 78 for Wichita Falls, up to 84 in Kroll. We're also looking at 83 there for Seymour and Knox City, 81 for Archer City, 76 still for Bowie. But overall, a nice warm afternoon. Winds are starting to pick up here as we go into tonight, seeing some wind gusts out of the south, already getting up over 20 miles per hour in spots. By the time we get into the day for tomorrow, forecast models showing wind gusts up to around 30, but as I always say, forecast models tend to under forecast how strong our winds are here in Texoma. Expect those wind gusts closer to about 35 to 40. It will be windy here, especially as we get into early tomorrow afternoon. Now, the winds will stay pretty steady as we go into the overnight hours, but then they're going to calm down some here as we go into Wednesday. But with our warmer temperatures, dry air still in place, and windy conditions tomorrow, we're back at the elevated fire weather conditions across all of Texoma and up to critical in our western counties. No matter where you're at on this map, we want to avoid any activities that could create sparks outside. Of course, avoid any kind of burning outside here as we go into the day for tomorrow. We want to avoid the chance to spread any wildfires. Now, we do have the critical conditions for tomorrow. No fire weather conditions there on Wednesday. Then we're elevated here to finish off the weekend into the weekend. One or two of these days will end up being near critical or critical. It's just a ways out, so we got to see how the atmosphere sets up as we get closer to it. Now, with the fire weather conditions also still there, of course, we're going to stay warm. We're up into the 70s, even up to 83 there for Saturday afternoon. And then as we go into our first week of March, it's actually going to feel a little bit like spring still. We're still up in the 70s, well above average temperatures here as we go throughout next week. Satellite radar across the area is quiet right now. We got some cloud cover rolling through the region. We'll continue to see some cloud cover on and off here as we go through the overnight hours. Mostly sunny skies as we go throughout the day for tomorrow. You see occasional cloud cover rolls through. That's pretty much how the next several days are going to roll through. We're going to have a couple of clouds here and there occasionally, but overall sunny to mostly sunny skies. Our next rain chance looks like it could occur this weekend, but it looks pretty small right now, so it's not in my forecast just yet. So for tonight, 40 degrees, breezy and cool with a south wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, high 78 degrees, windy and warm here. Southwest winds gusting up over 25, likely as high as 35 to 40. Here's a 7-day forecast. We're going to see those highs in the 70s here throughout the rest of this week. We're up to 83 there on Saturday, and we're going to keep the 70s around as we go into next week.
Life Extension partners with me to make sure that I have everything I need.
They've researched, done the work, and are trusted.
I feel confident in knowing I'm getting the best possible product for my body.
So if you need a professional to help you with your health,
connect with a brand that cares about the science behind your health.
And find the right supplement for you.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Hi, my name is Naya. When I was 19, I had my first car wreck. I didn't have any friends or family who knew what to do, so I didn't do anything. And I was scared. I felt stuck. And somebody told me that I needed a lawyer. And so I called Larry Taylor. When I called Larry Taylor, he got me together perfectly. I'm Gen Z, and so, we don't really like for people to talk down to us. We like for people to understand us and get where we're coming from. Ever since then, he got me right. And I promise if you call, he'll get you right too. 214-2million.
At Hickory Treatment Center in Longview, we provide compassionate, evidence-based care for substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. We offer residential treatment to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. Need help? Call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team today.
News Nation Tuesday. President Trump delivers his State of the Union address. Only News Nation has a night of diverse voices and honest perspective with the best political team anywhere. Special coverage Tuesday, 6/5 Central on News Nation.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you? Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay.
But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Where are your keys? Is the front door locked? Did you leave the stove on? Not sure? Then try Neuromag from Life Extension. It's formulated with a special form of magnesium, well studied for brain health. So boost your brain game. Try Neuromag today.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Hi, I'm Larry Taylor. In Texas, roads and highways are dangerous. That's why if you're ever in a car wreck or truck wreck, you should call me, Larry Taylor with the Cochran Firm. We're here for you 24 hours a day. Call us at 214-2million.
At Hickory Recovery Network, we are dedicated to being a national leader in the treatment of substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. Our mission is to provide compassionate, structured, and evidence-based care through our expanding network. Now in Texas, Hickory Treatment Center at Longview offers a comprehensive residential treatment program designed to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. If you or a loved one needs help, call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team or visit hickorytreatmentcenters.com today.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
News Nation Tuesday. President Trump delivers his State of the Union address. Only News Nation has a night of diverse voices and honest perspective with the best political team anywhere. Special coverage Tuesday, 6/5 Central on News Nation.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
And strong. You're watching KFDX 3 News.
In entertainment headlines, Nick Reiner pleads not guilty during his arraignment today.
As Ashley Dvorkin reports tonight, that's for double murder charges in the death of his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner.
The plea of not guilty is entered on behalf of Mr. Reiner.
Nick Reiner officially entering a not guilty plea to 2 counts of first-degree murder in the killing of his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner. The 32-year-old appeared in an LA courtroom Monday behind a glass pane as his attorney, public defender Kimberly Green, entered the plea on his behalf. No bail was set. District Attorney Nathan Hochman says the case is on track. They've provided a bulk of discovery to the defense counsel and are now waiting for the coroner's report. He added they're taking the process in which they determine whether or not to seek the death penalty extremely seriously and have asked the defense to present any arguments for consideration in that regard.
It goes through a very rigorous process. We will be looking at all aggravating and mitigating circumstances, and we have invited defense counsel to present to us both in writing and orally in a meeting any arguments that they would like to make in consideration for our going forward or not going forward with the death penalty.
This is Reiner's 3rd court appearance following 2 postponements in entering a plea in the case. At the most recent court date last month, his attorney Alan Jackson withdrew, citing circumstances beyond his control. Nick Reiner was arrested hours after Rob and Michelle Reiner were found dead with stab wounds at their Brentwood home December 14th. Since then, he has been held without bail. Nick Reiner's next court date is April 29th for a preliminary hearing, at which point a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to go to trial.
Don't go anywhere. Tobin is coming up next with sports.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain. So you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
Nobody has time for pain. I had a lot of joint pain.
I really felt the pain.
I couldn't take the pain anymore. I was in a lot of pain.
Once I started taking Omega XL, everything felt better. I trust Omega XL to keep me going. It really works.
Last minute dinner party? No prob. You've got Cuisinart with on and off pulse paddles. 14 cup capacity. Everything from pesto to pie crust.
At Hickory Treatment Center in Longview, we provide compassionate, evidence-based care for substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. We offer residential treatment to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. Need help? Call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team today.
Hi, my name is Naya. When I was 19, I had my first car wreck. I didn't have any friends or family who knew what to do, so I didn't do anything. And I was scared. I felt stuck. And somebody told me that I needed a lawyer. And so I called Larry Taylor. When I called Larry Taylor, he got me together perfectly. I'm Gen Z, and so, we don't really like for people to talk down to us. We like for people to understand us and get where we're coming from. Ever since then, he got me right. And I promise if you call, he'll get you right too. 214-2million.
Your complete orthopedic team.
Now, the playoffs begin tonight for the boys basketball teams across the state of Texas. We have 11 Texoma teams in action tonight, including Bellevue and Newcastle. It's a rematch from January 13th when the Eagles earned an 18-point win. What happens when these two teams meet again tonight in Jacksboro for this playoff game, bi-district playoff game? River Trail to the rack for two. He opens the scoring in this one. The Eagles take the early lead. Trail now assisting. The great feed to Brennan Criswell, who lays it in. Bellevue starts this game on a 6-0 run. Bobcats end the threat, though, when Keaton Newland dials long distance and connects from downtown. But then Trail with the drive and kick to the corner to Bryce Ramsey, who knocks it down. He finished with 11 points. Ryan Jones actually led Bellevue with 12, 4 players in double digits. Bellevue beating Newcastle 49-32, advancing to the area round of the playoffs. Midway and Bryson also meeting in Jacksboro tonight. We pick up the play in the fourth quarter with the Falcons in control of this one. Emilio Leal turning defense into offense, gets the steal, goes coast to coast, scores the bucket down at the far end to put the Falcons on top 48-28. Cowboys now in transition. Tyson Martinez for three. The freshman got it to go. Bryson down 19, though. Midway does well to keep this play alive. Not once, but twice. Might be a top 10 play nominee. Ends with an open look from Leal, who finished with 16 points in this one. He gets the friendly roll, and it is Midway getting the win 53-34. They will meet Saltillo in the area round of the playoffs. Also tonight in Class 1A Division I, 10th ranked Perrin ending Forestburg's season 85-38. And St. Joe topping Garner 75-37. Barrett Johnson leading the Panthers with 23 points. Next up for St. Joe, they will take on Avery. Carolyn, tell me again, do we have the Seymour highlights? Okay, we will move on then to Class 2A Division II. Alney defeating Cisco 54-46. Jamarcus Collins with 15 points. Ryder Lyle with 15 points. So Collins and Lyle combined for 30 points tonight. Okay, now we will head to Iowa Park and Peaster. Meeting Peaster ranked 16th in the state. In the fourth quarter, we've got ourselves a tight game. Paxton Allen here drives, gets hit. Count the bucket and one. He missed the free throw, but the Hawks take the lead 50-48. Allen did not miss this free throw, though. Lots of pressure with 3.9 seconds to play. Down by 1, he connects. Peaster going the other way as time expires. The shot at the buzzer does not go, so we are going to overtime. Overtime not friendly for the Hawks tonight. Peaster controlled most of it, and they escape with the victory in Graham tonight, 66-63, bringing an end to the Hawks season. Also tonight, Holiday and Breckenridge. This went out in Bowie tonight, and Jason Luke had himself a night. Spots up from 3 and goes home. Nice bucket. That's how this game got started. Luke again, this time from way outside, scored all 11 points in the first quarter for the Eagles as they took a 4-point lead. In the second quarter, the first non-Luke points for Holiday. Great work inside from Jayden Whitley. Eagles up by 6. Ty Harrison then inside to Preston Fandler and 1. The free throw pulls the Eagles back within a point. Time winding down. Jason Luke draws the double team, feeds the wide open Easton Strike, who beats the second quarter buzzer with a 3. The Eagles went to the half with a 3-point lead, and Jason Luke, he led all scorers with 37 points, and 20th ranked Holiday defeating Breckenridge tonight 53-49. They will meet Comfort in the area round of the playoffs. Also tonight in Class 5A Division 2, 24th ranked Paladuro ending Memorial's season. Final score in that one, 62-43, a game that was played in Elk City, Oklahoma. Okay, now we're going to head outside for some softball action. The Monday Mogulettes ranked 10th in the state, hosting Coleman in a game that was kind of scheduled late. They picked this one up yesterday. Brooke Urbanzik here batting third, sails this one to the center field wall. A stand-up double. And Coleman had the lead 2-1 at this point. She scored on a pass ball. That's Urbanzik getting a strikeout, but Coleman's bats came alive late in this game. They beat Monday by the final of 14-3. And to let you know about some golf action this afternoon, Midwestern States women in the Rattler Invitational. They were hoping to get 2 rounds in today, but what's that, Carolyn? Okay, good to know. Okay, we'll talk MSU golf then at the Rattler Invitational. Second round is in progress. It was postponed this evening because of darkness, but Dallas Baptist does have the lead, shooting 2 under par. Midwestern State is sitting in third place, 21 strokes over par. The Mustangs are led by a pair of individuals in the top 20, Mary Kerr, who is sitting 3 over par, and Allie Riley, who is sitting 6 over par. Okay, we were hoping to have highlights for you from the Seymour game this evening. Seymour taking on Albany in the playoffs, and I will let you know that Albany did defeat Seymour by the final of 66-61. That will do it for our look at sports. We'll see you back here after the break.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Look at 2 new tires.
You have more important things to do than become a tire expert. Chevy certified service technicians are factory trained to fit your vehicle with the tires specifically developed for it. The to-do list is endless.
Forget anything?
But your energy isn't. Let us do the work. Take advantage of seasonal offers from Chevy Certified Service, the ones who know your vehicle best.
Hi, my name is Naya. When I was 19, I had my first car wreck. I didn't have any friends or family who knew what to do, so I didn't do anything. And I was scared. I felt stuck. And somebody told me that I needed a lawyer. And so I called Larry Taylor. When I called Larry Taylor, he got me together perfectly. I'm Gen Z, and so, we don't really like for people to talk down to us. We like for people to understand us and get where we're coming from. Ever since then, he got me right. And I promise if you call, he'll get you right too. 214-2-million.
At Hickory Treatment Center in Longview, we provide compassionate, evidence-based care for substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. We offer residential treatment to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. Need help? Call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team today.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
All right, before we go, let's take one last look at the forecast here. Mostly sunny skies here as we go throughout the day for tomorrow. We'll start out the day at 40 degrees. We'll get up to 72 by midday. And keep in mind here, especially by late morning into the early afternoon hours, we'll likely have southwest winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Also a pretty dry air mass as we warm up into the midday hours. So we want to avoid any outdoor activities that could create sparks as the fire weather concerns are a little bit higher here as we go into tomorrow. We'll top out at a high of 78 degrees. Overall, a windy but warm day, especially considering, well, that's going to be February 24th.
That's right, 78 degrees. We'll keep that fire thought mindful throughout the week if I can get my words out. We're going to end it there. Thanks so much, Michael.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining us.
We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 10.
Words are hard. I'm tired.
Towards the retirement, but they just had to stick